Work this. Yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. Getting there. Hello, Mr. Bentley. How are you? How are you, Bentley? Heck yeah, sick. Very nice. Give it a like, Jensen Bentley. What the flick? Good evening, Karma. How are you? Guys, I tried, by the way, I tried getting Abby to come to the readings tonight, but she didn't want to. Good, thank you. We're here. She didn't want to, guys. She said no. I know. I'm like, but Abby, the fans want you. The fans want you. I know. Oh well. Oh well. Sorry, I need to get something up my top monitor. She will read now. Hi, Charlotte. Still there. By the way, guys, I think it's because I'm doing reading. It looks like if you purchasing new recurring or gift subscriptions while they're live, I think if you gift or buy a sub, you get a 2-month Audible subscription. I think. Which is pretty cool. No, we'll get it. I'll get it one day. How are you anyway, Karma? You had a good day today? Can you guys hear the YouTube video good enough? That's good. Well, I'm glad you have a space. I'm glad this stream is a space where you can wind down. I really like this. This is a YouTube channel I found. Shout out, by the way. Go follow these guys. It's called Fantasy Medieval Journey. Appreciate that, Jensen. It's called Fantasy Medieval Journey. They just do a bunch of videos like this. I'm gonna go back to the other one. The other one's my favorite. This one's my favorite. I love it. What? Okay, how are you? Sorry if I missed that. I oh. How are you, Kay? Sorry, I'm just doing something for my stream real quick while I'm waiting for people to join. Thank you. We're about to read a chapter of Harry Potter, by the way, if you wanted to stick around. Yeah, buddy, very keen. Also, make sure to follow as well. Once we hit 1,000 followers, I am once we hit 1,000 followers, I am doing a Pokemon pack opening on live stream. Which will be pretty dope. We're so close now. Alright, guys. There we go. Oh yeah, we're just gonna wait for a bit. Oh, what do you get to anyway, Kay? What are you from Australia? I'm from Australia, just letting you know. So it is currently 9 p.m. for me. Just hit 9. Oh, nice. I'm back, Noah. Ready to read a book. Nice, Queensland. I'm also from Queensland. Well, good evening, Brie. Good evening. Also, crazy news, guys. For the first time ever, I'm streaming on, I'm gonna call it the Green app, because I'm scared that it's TikTok is gonna get angry at me. I'm trying to get that set up for a little bit. It took me a little bit to work out how to get it all sorted. How are you, Bree? How are you, Noah? I'm just to a test. There we go. See, you can see him. You can see them sending. Thank you for the heart, me, Bree. You can see if somebody sends the Green app, you can. Oh, GYG's so good. I'm good, thank you. I just had like pasta with the just. I literally just had pasta with a bunch of different vegetables in it. It was so good. Oh, I love, um, I freaking, it starts with K, and it's what you do with your leg to a ball. Huzzah! Yeah, it does. Still pretty big. It's not as big as the purple one, but it still exists. And I've been doing research on it. Do it for the vine. Yeah, buddy. I was doing research. I'm like, I was researching like, should you? Yeah, neither have I. It's like the purple app, except it's the purple app's competitor, Karma. Like Coles and Woolies, except more like Coles and Aldi, or Woolworths and Aldi. Same thing, but one of them's quite a lot bigger than the other. Yeah, no, I've never really used it, but yeah, like I was saying before I got distracted again, I have been doing a lot of research on streaming and how to like what the best way is to put yourself out and get more people to see you. And I was like, wait, should I just stream on the Purple app? And once you get bigger, so when you get bigger, it's better to select one because one of them's gonna like if you get partnered on the Purple app, for example, you don't really want to stream on the green one anymore. But for now, when I'm only a small streamer, it doesn't really affect me. So, and I'm gonna give it 5 minutes until 9:10, and then I'm gonna start reading. Also, for those who don't know, I have a Discord server, and in the Discord server, we now have a partnered is okay. So to get partnered, I need to have a stream get an average of 75 viewers multiple times in a row. I'm nowhere near it. I have a Clash of Clans clan in freaking my Discord now. Pretty dope. I got this, guys. I'm gonna go for a walk tomorrow. I'm gonna do a live stream tomorrow on TikTok, doing a baking stream tomorrow for those who are interested. Um, and then I'm hoping. So I ordered some meal prepping stuff, so like meal prep containers for breakfast and lunch. And if they arrive on the weekend, I'm gonna do an IRL stream meal prepping my lunches and breakfast for the week. But there's a chance that they arrive on Monday, and if they do that, then I won't be able to. I'm not 100% sure. I'm thinking cookies. I'm thinking some sort of cookie. But I'll go to the shopping for that tomorrow. Yeah. Thinking I'm not sure what type cookie yet. I'll figure that out tomorrow. I'm thinking I am thinking I will use so I have this app called Fitmen Cook. This app here called Fitmen Cook, for those who can't see it. It's got like 1,300 different healthy recipes. And I can look up cookies. We got Gluten-free. What TikTok? Who's TikTok K? I'm thinking gluten-free double choc chip cookies. Oh, that sounds nice. So far, K, I have made mini chocolate chip brownie, mini chocolate chip muffins. I've made lemon bars, and I've made a chocolate and blueberry orange cake. Orange and blueberry chocolate cake. That's a better word for it. I'm thinking I'll make this one tomorrow. Give me a sec, guys. Let me quickly change the overlays. See it better. For a moment. These ones. When it renders in. If I turn my volume brightness down a bit. Maybe up a bit? What do you think? Oh crap, that's bright. Can't really see it. They look really nice. They're gluten-free almond butter chocolate chip cookies. The reason I wanted to gluten-free, well, that is mid brightness I just did. Maybe a little bit lower. There you go, you can sort of see it. The reason I want to do those is because my mum and my sister are both gluten-free. So if I make gluten-free cookies, they will be able to have them as well. Because they couldn't have the other stuff I make because they're not gluten-free. I was like, you know what, this time I'm going to make something that they can have. Good. She's actually at the house now. Her partner's sick, so she came over here for the night. Thank you. But I gotta go shopping for that tomorrow. So what I'll need, I understood what you meant. I got it. I understood what you meant. So I'll need. Let me bring him back up again. So here we go. So I need coconut sugar. We should have that already. I will. No, you're a good, Brie. Thank you for sticking around. I need coconut sugar, almond butter, baking soda, egg, dark chocolate, and vanilla extract. So it's 7 ingredients. That's crazy. Or maybe I can look through. Actually, let me do it. I'm gonna read out. Okay, I need you guys. I'm gonna read out some snacks and sweets and snacks, and you guys tell me if any of these sound good. We've got mini chocolate lava cakes. We have crispy crust burrito waffles. Thank you for the gifts, Brie. We have let's find another sweet one. Vanilla cookie. That sounds nice. We have Dubai chocolate bar made healthful. We have sweet potato brownies, vegan and gluten-free. Let's. That looks nice. That's a meal prep. Anything more? Any wheat? Single serving protein cookies. Chocolate protein pancakes. Ginger orange creamsicle protein nice cream. That sounds interesting. Frozen yogurt bark with mango. That sounds really good. Protein nice cream, banana, peanut butter, and chocolate. That sounds amazing. They all sound really nice. I'm gonna be honest, the one that stood out to me was... Where is it? The one that stood out to me is the sweet potato brownies. Because just have a... Let me move you back to the full screen so you can see it a little better. Jump scare. Loads in. Look at that, looks really nice. So it makes 16 serves. And so pretty much it's going to be cut into 16 different pieces. And each piece is only 100 calories. Pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Well, that's locked in. I'm gonna make that tomorrow. Let's favorite it. I'm gonna make it tomorrow. So I need sweet potato, almond milk, which we have. Honey, almond butter. I think we have almond butter. Protein powder, I have that. Cow powder, also have that. Oat flour. We should have gluten-free flour. Cornstarch, baking soda, and sea salt. That's actually really easy. A lot of ingredient. It's a lot of steps. But it's not that bad. And I can make 16 brownies. And they're gluten-free, so my family can eat them. Anyway, guys, we're going to start reading now. It looks like it's going to be a bit of a small stream tonight. That's fine, because I read no matter what. As usual. Chug of water before. Okay. Here we go. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Chapter 7, Bagman and Crouch. Harry disentangled himself from Ron and got to his feet. They had arrived on what appeared to be a deserted stretch of misty moor. In front of them was a pair of tired and grumpy-looking wizards, one of whom was wearing a large gold watch, the other a thick roll of parchment and a quill. Both were dressed as muggles, though inexpertly. The man with the watch wore a tweed suit with thigh-length galoshes, his colleague a kilt and poncho. "Morning, Basil," said Mr. Weasley, picking up the boot and handing it to the kilted wizard, who threw it over in a large box of used portkeys. Harry could see an old newspaper, an empty drink can, and a punctured football. "Hello there, Arthur," said Basil wearily. "Not on duty, eh? It's all right for some. We've been here all night. You'd better get out of the way. We've got a big party coming through from Black Forest at 5:15. Hang on, I'll find your campsite. Weasley. He consulted the parchment. "About a quarter-mile walk over there. First field you come to. Site manager's called Mr. Roberts. Diggory. Second field. Ask for Mr. Payne." "Thanks, Basil," said Mr. Weasley, and he beckoned everyone to follow him. They set off across the deserted moor, unable to make out much through the mist. About 20 minutes, a small stone cottage. After about 20 minutes, a small stone cottage next to a gate swam into view. Beyond it, Harry could just make out the ghostly shapes of hundreds and hundreds of tents, rising up this gentle slope of a large field towards the dark wood on the horizon. They said goodbye to the Diggories and approached the cottage door. A man was standing in the doorway looking out at the tents. Harry knew at a glance that this was the only real muggle for several acres. When he heard their footsteps, he turned his head back to look at them. "Morning," said Mr. Weasley brightly. "Morning," said the muggle. "Would you be Mr. Roberts?" "Aye, I would," said Mr. Roberts. "And who are you?" "Weasley. 2 tents. Booked a couple days ago." "Aye," said Mr. Roberts, consulting a list tacked on his door. "You've got a space up by the wood there. Just the one, right?" "That's it," said Mr. Weasley. "You'll be paying now, then," said Mr. Roberts. Right. Certainly," said Mr. Weasley. He retreated a short distance from the cottage and beckoned Harry towards him. "Help me, Harry," he muttered, pulling a roll of muggle money out of his pocket and starting to peel the notes apart. "This one's, a 10? Yes. I see a little number on it now. So, this is a 5. A 20, said Harry. Harry corrected him in an undertone, uncomfortably aware of Mr. Roberts trying to catch every word. "Ah, yes it is so. I don't know these little bits of paper." You foreign, said Mr. Roberts as Mr. Weasley returned with the correct notes. "Foreign?" said Mr. Weasley, puzzled. "You're not the first one who's had trouble with money," said Mr. Roberts, scrutinizing Mr. Weasley closely. "I had 2 try and pay me with great gold coins the size of hubcaps 10 minutes ago." "Did you really?" said Mr. Weasley nervously. Mr. Roberts rummaged around in a tin for some change. Never been this crowded, he said suddenly, looking out over the misty field again. Hundreds of pre-bookings. People usually turn up, just turn up. Is that right? Said Mr. Weasley, his hand held out for his change, but Mr. Roberts didn't give him any. Aye, he said thoughtfully. People from all over. Loads of foreigners, and not just foreigners. Weirdos, you know. There's a bloke walking around in a kilt and poncho. Shouldn't he? Said Mr. Weasley anxiously. It's like some sort of, I don't know, some sort of rally, said Mr. Roberts. They all seem to know each other, like a big party. At that moment, a wizard in +4s appeared out of thin air next to Mr. Roberts' front door. Obliviate, he said sharply, pointing his wand at Mr. Roberts. Instantly, Mr. Roberts' eyes slid out of focus. His brows then knitted and a look of dreamy unconcern fell over his face. Harry recognized the symptoms of someone who has just had his memory modified. A map of the campsite for you, Mr. Roberts said placidly to Mr. Weasley. And your change. Thank you very much, said Mr. Weasley. The wizard in +4s accompanied them toward the gate to the campsite. He looked exhausted. His chin was blue with stubble, and there were deep purple shadows under his eyes. Once out of earshot of Mr. Roberts, he muttered to Mr. Weasley, Been having a lot of trouble with him. Needs a memory charm every 10 minutes to keep him happy. And Ludo Bagman's not helping. Trotting around talking about bludgers and quaffles at the top of his voice. Not a worry about anti-muggle security. Blimey, I'll be glad when this is over. See you later, Arthur. He disappeared. I thought Bagman was head of magical games and sports. I thought Bagman was head of magical games and sports, said Ginny, looking surprised. He should know better than to talk about bludgers near muggles, shouldn't he? He should, said Mr. Weasley, smiling and leading them through the gates to the campsite. But Ludo's always been a bit, lax about security. You couldn't wish for a more enthusiastic head of sports department, though. He played Quidditch for England himself, you know, and he was the best beater in Wimborne Wasp ever had. They trudged up the misty field between the long row of tents. Most looked almost ordinary. The owners had clearly tried to make them as muggle-like as possible, but had slipped up by adding chimneys or bell pulls or weathery vanes. However, here and there was a tent so obviously magical that Harry could hardly be surprised that Mr. Roberts was getting suspicious. Halfway up the field stood an extravagant confection of striped silk like a miniature palace, with several live peacocks tethered at the entrance. A little further on, they passed a tent that had 3 floors and several turrets. And a short way beyond that was a tent which had a front garden attached, complete with bird bath, sudanal, and fountain. Always the same, said Mr. Weasley, smiling. We can't resist showing off when we get together. Ah, here we are. This is us. They had reached the very edge of a wood at the top of the field, and here was an empty space, with a small sign hammered into the ground, read Weasley. Couldn't have a better spot, said Mr. Weasley. The pitch is just on the other side of the wood here. We're as close as we could be. He hoisted his backpack from his shoulders. Right, he said excitedly. No magic allowed, strictly speaking. Not when we're outside not when we're outside in these number of Muggle lands. We'll be putting tents up by hand. Shouldn't be too difficult. Muggles do it all the time. Here, Harry. What do you reckon we should start with? Harry had never been camping in his life. The Dursleys had never taken him on any kind of holiday, preferring to leave him with Mrs. Figg, an old neighbour. However, he and Hermione worked out where most of the poles and pegs should go, and though Mr. Weasley was more of a hindrance than a help, because he got thoroughly overexcited when it came to using a small mallet, they finally managed to erect a pair of a shabby two-man tent. All of them stood back to admire the handiwork. Nobody looked at these tents would guess they belonged to wizards, Harry thought. But the trouble was that once Bill, Charlie, and Percy arrived, there would be a party of 10. Hermione seemed to have spotted this problem too. She gave Harry a quizzical look as Mr. Weasley dropped to his hands and knees and entered the tent first. We'll be a bit cramped, he called, but I think we'll all squeeze in. Come and have a look. Harry bent down, ducked under the flap, and felt his jaw drop. He had walked into what looked like an old-fashioned 3-room flat, complete with bathroom and kitchen. Oddly enough, it was furnished in exactly the same sort of style as Mrs. Figg's. There were crouched covers on the mismatched chairs, and a strong smell of cats. Well, It's not for long, said Mr. Weasley, mopping his bald patch with a handkerchief and peering in the 4 bunks that stood in the bedroom. I borrowed this from the Perkins at the office. Doesn't camp much anymore. Poor fellow, he's got lumbago. He picked up the dusty kettle and peered inside it. We'll need water. There's a tap marked on the map the Muggle gave us, said Ron, who had followed Harry inside the tent and seemed completely unimpressed by its extraordinary inner proportions. It's on the other side of the field. Why don't you, Harry, and Hermione go and get us some water then, said Mr. Weasley, handing over the kettle and a couple of saucepans, and the rest of us will get some wood for a fire. But we've got an oven, said Ron. Why can't we just... Ron, anti-Muggle security, said Mr. Weasley, his face shining with anticipation. When real Muggles camp, they cook on fires outdoors. I've seen them at it. After a quick tour of the girls' tent, which was slightly smaller than the boys', though without the smell of cats, Harry, Ron, and Hermione set off across the campsite with a kettle and saucepans. Now, with the sun newly risen and the mist falling, they could see the city of tents that outstretched in every direction. They made their way slowly through the rows, staring eagerly around. It was only just dawning on Harry how much wizards and witches there must be in the world. He never really thought about those in other countries. Their fellow campers were starting to wake up. First to stir were the families with small children. Harry had never seen witches and wizards this young before. A tiny boy, no older than 2, was crouched outside a large pyramid-shaped tent, holding a wand and poking happily at a slug in the grass, which was swelling slowly to the size of a salami. As they drew level with him, his mother came hurrying out of the tent. Many times, Kevin! You don't touch Daddy's wand, you! He had trodden on the giant slug, which burst. A scolding carried off after them in the still thin air, mingling with the boys' yells. You bust slug! You bust slug! A short way further on, they saw 2 little witches, barely older than Kevin, who were riding in toy broomsticks, which only rose high enough for the girls' toes to trim on the dewy grass. The Ministry Wizard had almost spotted them as they hurried past Ron, Harry, and Hermione. He muttered distractedly, "In broad daylight. Parents having a lie-in, I suppose." Here and there, adult wizards and witches were emerging from their tents and starting to cook breakfast. Some with furtive looks around them, conjured fires with their wands. Others were striking matches with dubious looks on their faces, as though sure this couldn't work. 3 African wizards sat in serious conversations, all of them wearing long white robes, roasting what looked like a rabbit on a bright purple fire, while a large group of middle-aged American witches sat gossiping happily beneath a spangled banner stretched between their tents, which read, "The Salem Witches Institute." Harry caught snatches of conversation in strange languages from inside of tents they passed, and though he couldn't understand a single word, the tone of everyone was excited. Is it my eyes, or has everything gone green?" said Ron. It wasn't just Ron's eyes. They had walked into a patch of tents that was all covered with a thick growth of shamrocks, that it looked as though this small, oddly shaped hillocks had sprouted out of the earth. Grinning faces could be seen under those which had their flaps open. Then, from behind them, they heard their names. Harry, Ron, Hermione! It was Seamus Finnegan, their fellow Gryffindor first year, 4th year. He was sitting in front of his own shamrock-covered tent with a sandy-haired woman who had to be his mother, and his best friend, Dean Thomas, also a Gryffindor. Like the decorations, said Seamus, grinning when Harry, Ron, and Hermione had gone over to say hello. The Ministry's not too happy. Hi, Greta. Yeah, bad timing. It's Harry Potter. Why wouldn't we show our colours? Said Miss Finnegan. You should see what the Bulgarians have dangling over their tents. You'll be supporting Ireland, of course, she added, eyeing Harry, Ron, and Hermione speedily. When they had assured her they had indeed supporting Ireland, they set off again. As Ron said, like we'd say anything else around by that lot. Yes, I know, it's bad timing. I wonder what the Bulgarians have got dangling over their tents, said Hermione. Let's go have a look, said Harry, pointing to a large patch of tents uplifted where the Bulgarian flag, red, green, and white, was fluttering in the breeze. The tents here had not been bedecked with plant life, but each and every one of them had the same poster attached to it, a poster of a very surly face with heavy black eyebrows. The picture was, of course, moving, but all of that was blink and scowl. Crumb! said Ron quietly. What? Said Hermione. Krum, said Ron. Victor Krum, the Bulgarian seeker. He looks grumpy, said Hermione, looking around at the many Krums blinking and scaling. Really grumpy. Ron raised his eyes to the heavens. Who cares what he looks like? He's unbelievable. He's really young too. He's only 18 or something. He's a genius. You wait until tonight, you'll see. There was already a small queue for the tap in the corner of the field. Harry, Ron, and Hermione joined in, right behind a pair of men who were having a heated argument. One of them was a very old wizard who was wearing a long, flowery nightgown. The other was clearly a ministry wizard. He was holding out a pair of pinstrip trousers and almost crying with exasperation. Just put them on, Archie. They're a good chap. You can't walk around like that. The muggle at the gates are clearly getting suspicious. I bought this at a muggle shop, said the old wizard stubbornly. Muggles wear them. Muggle women wear them, Archie, not the men. They wear these, said the ministry wizard as he brandished the pinstripe trousers. I'm not putting them on, said old Archie in an indignation. I like healthy breeze around my privates, thanks. Hermione was overcome with such a strong fit of the giggles at the point that she had to duck out of the queue and only returned when Archie had collected his water and moved away again. Walking more slowly now because of the weight of the water, they made their way back to the campsite. Here and there they saw familiar faces, other Hogwarts students with their families. Reading the entire set, so we're up to book 4 of Harry Potter now, but I can possibly do it once I finish the entire series. Oliver Wood, the old captain of Harry's house Quidditch team, who had just left Hogwarts, dragged Harry over to his parents' tent to introduce him, and told him excitedly that he had just been signed to the Puddlemere United reserve team. Next, they were hauled by Ernie Macmillan, a Hufflepuff first year, and a little further on they saw Cho Chang, a very pretty girl who played Seeker from the Ravenclaw team. He waved and smiled at Harry, who slopped quite a lot of water down the front as he waved back. More to stop Ron smirking than anything, Harry hurried pointedly out of the large group of teenagers whom he had never seen before. Who do you reckon they are? He said. They don't go to Hogwarts, do they? Expect they go to some foreign school, said Ron. I know there are others. Never met anyone who went to one, though. Bill has a pen friend at a school in Brazil. This was years and years ago, and he wanted to go on an exchange trip, but Mum and Dad couldn't afford it. His pen friend got all offended when he said he wasn't going and sent him a cursed hat. It made his ears shrivel up. Harry laughed, but didn't voice the amazement he felt at hearing about other wizarding schools. He supposed now he saw representation of so many nationalities in the campsite that he'd only been stupid never to realize that Hogwarts couldn't be the only one. He glanced at Hermione, who looked utterly unsurprised by the information. No doubt she had run across the news about other wizarding schools in some book or others. You've been ages, said George, when they finally got back to the tent. Met a few people, said Ron, settling down the tent. You not got the fire started yet. You want to be a guest reader? I have guest readers sometimes. Dad's having fun with the matches, said Fred. Mr. Weasley was having no success at all in lighting the fire, but it wasn't for lack of trying. Splintered matches littered the ground around him, but he looked as though he was having the time of his life. Oops, he said as he managed to light a match and promptly dropped it in surprise. I'm here, Mr. Weasley, said Hermione kindly, taking the box from him and starting to show him how to do it properly. At last, they got the fire lit, though it was at least another hour before it got hot enough to cook anything. There was plenty to watch while they waited, however. Their tent seemed to be pitched right alongside a kind of thoroughfare to the pitch, and ministry members kept hurrying up and down, greeting Mr. Weasley cordially as they passed. Mr. Weasley kept running a commentary, mainly for Harry and Hermione's benefit. His children knew too much about the ministry to be greatly interested. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Greta. That was Cuthbert Mockbridge, head of the Goblin Liaison Office. Here comes Gilbert Wimble. He's with the Committee of Experimental Charms. He's had those horns for a while now. Hello, Arnie. Arnold Peacegood. He's an Obliviator, member of the Accidental Magic Reversal Squad. You know, and that's Bode. And Croaker. They're unspeakables. They're what? From the Department of Ministries. Top secret. No idea what they get up to. At last, the fire was ready. and they had just started cooking eggs and sausages when Bill, Charlie, and Percy came strolling into the woods towards them. "Just apparated, Dad," said Percy loudly. "Ah, excellent. Lunch." They were halfway through their plates of sausage and eggs when Mr. Weasley jumped to his feet, waving and grinning at a man who was striding towards them. "Aha!" he said. "The man of the moment, Ludo Bygrader." Ludo was easily the most noticeable person Harry had ever seen so far, even including old Archie in his flowered nightdress. He was wearing long Quidditch robes in thick horizontal stripes of bright yellow and black. An enormous picture of a wasp was splashed across his chest. He had the look of a powerfully built man gone slightly to seed. The robes were stretched slightly across a large belly he surely had not had in the days when he played Quidditch for England. His nose was squashed, probably broken by a stray bludger, Harry thought. But his round blue eyes, short blonde hair, and rosy complexion made him look like a very overgrown schoolboy. "Ahoy there!" Bagman called happily. He was walking as though he had strings attached to the balls of his feet, and he was plainly in a state of wild excitement. "They're all mad," he puffed and reached out to the campfire. "What a day, eh? What a day! Could we have asked for more perfect weather? A cloudless night coming, and hardly a hiccup in the arrangements. Not much for me to do." Behind him, a group of haggard-looking ministry wizards rushed past, pointing at the distant evidence of some sort of magical fire, which was sending violent sparks 20 feet into the air. Percy hurried forward with his hand outstretched. Apparently his disapproval of the way Ludo Bagman ran his department did not prevent him from wanting to make a good impression. "Ah, yes," said Mr. Weasley, grinning. "This is my son, Percy. He's just started at the ministry. And this is Fred. No, George, sorry. That's Fred, Bill, Charlie, Ron, my daughter Ginny, and Ron's friends, Hermione Granger and Harry Potter." Bagman did the smallest of double takes when he heard Harry's name, and his eyes performed the little familiar flick upwards to the scar on Harry's forehead. "Everyone," Mr. Weasley continued, "this is Ludo Bagman. You know who he is. Thanks to him, we've got such good tickets." Bagman beamed and waved his hands as if to say it had been nothing. Fancy a flutter of the match, Arthur?" he said eagerly, jingling what seemed to be a large amount of gold in the pockets of a yellow and black robes. "I've already got Paddy Podner betting the bludger will score first. I offered him nice odds, considering England's front three are the strongest I've seen in years, and little Agatha Timms has put up half shares in her eel farm on a week-long match." "Oh, go on then," said Mr. Weasley. "Let's see. A galleon on Ireland to win." "Thank you for the lax, Kay." "A galleon?" said Mr. Bagman, looking quite disappointed, but recovered himself. Very well, very well. Any other takers?" "They're a bit young to be gambling," said Mr. Weasley. "Molly wouldn't like it." "We'll be 37 galleons. We'll bet 37 galleons, 15 shekels, 3 nuts," said Fred, as he and George quickly pooled all their money. "That Ireland win, but Victor Crumb gets the snitch. Oh, and we'll throw in a fake wand." "You don't want to go showing Mr. Bagman rubbish like that," Percy hissed. But Bagman didn't seem to think the wand was rubbish at all. On the contrary, his boyish face shone with excitement as he took it from Fred, and when the wand gave a loud squawk and turned into a rubber chicken, Bagman roared with laughter. "Hi, Unicorn, how are you? Good morning, Adara." "Excellent! I haven't seen that one convincing in years. I'd pay 5 galleons for that." Percy froze in an attitude of stunned disapproval. "Boys," said Mr. Weasley under his breath, "I don't want you betting. That's all your savings. Your mother." "I'm good, thank you. Just reading Harry Potter right now." "Don't be a spoil sport, Arthur," said Ludo Bagman, rattling his pockets excitedly. "They're old enough to know what they want. You reckon Ireland will win, but Crumb will get the snitch? Not a chance, boys, not a chance. I'll give you excellent odds on that one. We'll add 5 galleons for the funny wizard wand, then, shall we?" Mr. Weasley looked at them helplessly as Ludo Bagman whipped out a notebook and quill and pen, began jotting down the twins' names. "Cheers," said George, taking the slip of parchment Bagman handed him and tucking it away carefully. "How are you, Adara, by the way?" Bagman turned most cheerfully back to Mr. Weasley. "Couldn't do me a brew, I suppose. I'm keeping an eye out for Barty Crouch. My Bulgarian opposite numbers making difficulties, and I can't understand a word he's saying. But he'll be able to sort it out. He's speaking 150 languages." "Well, I read every evening. I'm in Australia, so it's currently evening for me, but I read every evening. Well, I'm glad you still made it, Adara. Mr. Crouch, said Percy, suddenly abandoning his look of poker stiff disapproval and positively writhing with excitement. He speaks over 250 languages. Mermish and gobbledygook and troll. Anyone can speak troll, said Fred dismissively. All you have to do is point and grunt. It is London Day. Get excited. Percy threw Fred an extremely nasty look and stoked the fire vigorously to bring the kettle back to boil. Any news on Bertha Jonkins yet, Ludo? Said Mr. Weasley, as Bagman settled himself down in the grass beside them all. Not a dicky bird, said Bagman comfortably. But she'll turn up, poor old Bertha. Memory like a cauldron, no sense of direction. Lost, you take my word for it. She'll wander back into the office sometime in October, thinking it's still July. You don't think it might be time to send someone out to look for her? Mr. Weasley suggested tentatively, as Percy handed Bagman his tea. Barty Crouch keeps saying that, said Bagman, his round eyes widening innocently. But we can't really spare anyone at the moment. Oh, talk of the devil, Barty. Our wizard had just apparated on the fireside, and he could not have made more of a contrast with Ludo. Sprawled on the grass in his wasp robes, Barty Crouch was stiff, upright, elderly man, dressed in an impeccably crisp suit and tie. The parting in his short grey hair was almost unnaturally straight, and his narrow toothbrush mustache looked as though he had trimmed it using a slide rule. His shoes were very brightly polished. Harry could see at once why Percy idolized him. Percy was a great believer in rigidly following rules. Mr. Crouch had compiled with the rule about muggle dressing so thoroughly that he could have passed as the bank manager. Harry doubted even Uncle Vernon would have spotted him for what he really was. Pull up a bit of grass, Barty, said Ludo, brightly patting the ground behind him. No, thank you, Ludo, said Crouch, and there was a bit of an impatience in his voice. I've been looking for you everywhere. The Bulgarians are insisting we add another 12 seats to the top box. Is that what they're after? Said Bagman. I thought the chap was asking for to borrow a pair of tweezers. Bit of a strong accent. Mr. Crouch, said Percy breathlessly, sunk into a kind of half bow, which made him look like a hunchback. Would you like some tea? Said Mr. Crouch, looking over at Percy. Yes, thank you, Weatherby. Fred and George choked into their cups. Percy, very pink around the ears, busied himself with the kettle. Oh, and I've been wanting to have a word with you too, Arthur, said Mr. Crouch, his sharp eyes falling upon Mr. Weasley. Ali Bashir, on the warpath. He wants a word with you about your embargo on flying carpets. Mr. Weasley heaved a deep sigh. I sent him an owl about that last week. If I've told him once, I've told him 100 times. Carpets are defined as a muggle artifact by the Registry of Prescribed Charmable Objects, but will he listen? I doubt it, said Mr. Crouch, accepting a cut from Percy. He's desperate to export here. Well, they'll never replace brooms in Britain, will they? Said Bagman. Ali thinks there is a niche in the market for a family vehicle, said Mr. Crouch. I remember my grandfather had an Axminister that could seat 12, but that was before carpets were banned, of course. He spoke as though he wanted to leave nobody in any doubt that all of his ancestors had abided strictly by the law. So, been busy, Barty? Said Bagman breezily. Barely, said Crowley. Organising portkeys across 5 continents is no mean feat, Ludo. I'll expect you'll be both glad when it's over, said Mr. Weasley. Ludo Bagman looked shocked. Glad? Don't know when I've ever had more fun. Still, it's not as though we haven't got to do anything to look forward to, Barty? Hey, plenty left to organise, Mr. Crouch raised his eyebrows at Bagman. We agreed not to make the announcement until all the details. Oh, details, said Mr. Bagman, waving the word away like a cloud of midgies. They've signed, haven't they? They've agreed, haven't they? I bet you anything these kids will know soon enough anyway. I mean, it's happening at Hogwarts. I was, Noah. Ludo, we need to meet the Bulgarians, you know, said Mr. Crouch sharply, cutting Bagman's remark short. Thank you for the tea, Weatherby. He pushed his undrunk tea back at Percy and waited for Ludo to rise. Bagman struggled to his feet, swigging down the last of his tea, the gold in his pockets chinking merrily. "See you later," he said. "You'll be in the top box with me. I'm commentating," he waved. Barty Crouch nodded curtly, and both of them disappeared. "What's happening at Hogwarts, Dad?" said Fred at once. "What were they talking about?" "You'll find out soon enough," said Mr. Weasley, smiling. It's classified information until such time as the Ministry decides to release it," said Percy stiffly. "Mr. Crouch was quite right not to disclose it." "Oh, shut up, Weatherby," said Fred. A sense of excitement rose like a palpable cloud over the campsite as the afternoon wore on. By dusk, the still summer air itself seemed to be quivering with anticipation, and as dark spread like a curtain over the thousands of waiting wizards, the last vestiges of pretense disappeared. The Ministry seemed to have bowed to the inevitable and stopped fighting the signs of blatant magic now breaking out everywhere. Salesmen were apparating every few feet, collecting trays and pushing carts full of extraordinary merchandise. There were luminous rosés, green for Ireland, red for Bulgaria, which were squealing the names of each player. Pointed hats beckoned, bedecked with dancing shamrocks, Bulgarian scarves adorned with lions that really roared, flags from both countries which played their national anthems as they were waved. There were tiny models of firebolts which really flew, and collectible figures of famous players which strode across the palm of your hand, preening themselves. "Been saving my pocket money all summer for this," said Ron told Harry as they and Hermione strolled through the salesman buying souvenirs. But Ron purchased himself a dancing shamrock hat and a large green rosé. He also bought a small figure of Victor Crumb, the Bulgarian seeker. The miniature Crumb walked back and forwards over Ron's hand, scowling up at him at the green rosé above him. "Wow, look at these," said Harry, hurrying over the cart piled high with what looked like brass binoculars, except they were covered in all sorts of weird knobs and dials. "Omninoculars," said the sales wizard eagerly. "You can replay action, slow everything down, and they flash up play-by-play breakdowns if you ever need it. Bargain. 10 galleons each." "Wish I hadn't bought this now," said Ron, gesturing back at the dancing shamrock and gazing longingly in the omninoculars. "3 pairs," said Harry firmly to the wizard. "No, don't bother," said Ron, going red. He was always touchy about the fact Harry, who had inherited a small fortune from his parents, had more money than he did. "You won't be getting anything for Christmas," Harry told him, thrusting omninoculars into he and Hermione's hands. "For about 10 years, mind." "Fair enough," said Ron, grinning. "Oh, thanks, Harry," said Hermione. "And I'll get us some programs. Look." Their money bags considerably lighter, they went back to the tents. Bill, Charlie, and Ginny were all sporting green rosés too, and Mr. Weasley was carrying an Irish flag. Fred and George had no souvenirs, as they had spent all their money on Bagman. And then a deep booming gong sounded somewhere beyond the woods, and at once green and red lanterns blazed into the life in the trees, lighting a path to the pitch. "It's time," said Mr. Weasley, looking excitedly at all of them. "Come on, let's go." What do you think, guys? What did we think? That was a long chapter, though. I have to be careful with those ones. Doing too many voices like that starts to hurt my throat by the end of it. It was a good chapter, though. They're fun. They're fun chapters. Let's check tomorrow's chapter, shall we? Because yesterday's chapter was really short. Let's check tomorrow's chapter. The next one's called Quidditch World Cup, guys. Who's excited? Who's excited? I have a feeling it's just gonna be the game tomorrow. Chapter anyway. Oh wait, no, I know what's in the next chapter. I know what's in the next chapter. Big chapter tomorrow. 20 pages. It's a big chapter tomorrow. Whoa. I gotta make sure to have a fresh voice. Damn. That's fine. Like, I'm sorry you're gonna miss it, but if you do want to watch it, you can just watch the VODs. For letting everybody else know as well who is here, I am tall, Georgia. Wait, it's 5'8" tall. For those who are interested, tomorrow I'll be doing an IRL stream where I'm going to be making brownies. Well, it will be 9 p.m. AEST. No, I'm kidding, Georgia. No, I'm kidding. 5'8" wide. Yeah, it's 5'8" wide. I'm 6'3" tall and 5'8" wide. Oh. Got a good eye for tall people. Well, apparently, I've seen some things going around that apparently some people are starting to think that 6'3" is the new average. Wait, let's go. Let me Google it. Australia is 9 hours ahead. So you're 9 hours behind. So that means you'll be landing at like 6 a.m. for me. But no, well, if it was the new average, then you just want taller. That's how it is. Like inflation. Inflation's a real thing, guys. Yeah. You'll be landing 6 a.m. AEST. Because, yeah, but that's the thing, Georgia. If all men were 6'3", then 6'3" would no longer be tall. Oh, you leave 9 a.m. Yeah, 6 p.m. So you will be in Australia. You will be in London before the next read. If all men were 6'3", then 6'3" would no longer be tall. And then you'd just move up and you want the next tall one, because that's how people's brain work. That's how it works. I'm just saying, if everybody was 6'3", people would want it to be more. All I'm saying is, it's just how people. It's like you obviously you want it taller than you, but it's also it's height doesn't do anything. Height does nothing. Literally nothing. There's nothing good about me being 6'3". People always want more because humans are greedy. Well, nice, Adara. There's nothing positive about being tall. Like, I had nothing good. Oh, you just missed it. I literally just finished the chapter, Carnival. I quite literally just finished the chapter. It's fine. Mate, I have to sit on aisle seats so I can stick my legs out the side because my legs are too long to fit on the chairs unless I have, like, good ones. No, you're good. But, okay, Carnival, you didn't miss any. We read chapter... I'm reading every evening, Georgia. I read a chapter of Harry Potter. Carnival, you didn't miss out on much. Tomorrow night is the game. So this one was like the lead up to the World Cup game, which is the Quidditch World Cup. And then tomorrow night, next reading chapter is the big World Cup, which is what it's been leading up to. So you didn't miss much. Make sure to follow as well, Georgia. Once I hit 1,000 followers on TikTok, I'm doing a Pokemon pack opening on live stream. I have 30 packs of Pokemon cards waiting when I hit 1,000 followers. 30 packs. Thank you for the follow. We need 18 more followers, guys. And then we hit, and then we freaking 18 followers, and then we open 30 packs of Pokemon cards. Very excited. Just letting you know, Carnival. I probably will, unfortunately, Adara. Just letting you know, Carnival. I will be doing a live stream tomorrow. I'm still doing the reading, which is normal, like I'm doing right now. But I'm doing a live stream tomorrow. I'm doing a live stream tomorrow on cooking food that will only be on TikTok. So I thought I'd just let you know. My TikTok is in the Discord, so you can find it if you want to watch it, but I'm going to be making brownies tomorrow. I'm live on the Purple app. I can't say them because of TikTok being annoying, but I'm live on TikTok, the Purple app, the Red app, and I've just gone live on the Green app for the first time ever. Wait, you're from India, Carnival? That's awesome. Wait, I genuinely think you're the first. We have people from all over the world in my Discord server, but I think you're the first person from India in my Discord server. That's awesome. It's like the Purple app. It's like the smaller version of the Purple app. It's not as popular. It's what you do with. I can't say it because TikTok gets cranky, but it's what you do with the soccer ball. It's what you do with a soccer ball with your feet. You hit it with your foot. What that's called. I can't say it. That's it, Georgia. Georgia's got it. Thank you, Georgia. But I've just gone live on that app. No, it does. I've just gone live on that app for the first time. Yeah, so I've gone live on that app for the first time. I'm also live on the Red app as well, YT. It's so hard, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. It's so... but what the Red app and the Green app don't really get much traffic. Like I think I've had like one person join. Genius. I'll do that from now on. I think I've had one person ever who wasn't somebody from the Purple app join YT. The Tube. But that one gets mainly 0. But I'm just like, it doesn't actually cost me any extra. Yeah, Purple app's very popular. But like the reason I'm streaming on so many platforms is the people who watch on each of these platforms. I now have 4 different ways for people to find who I am. And for those who don't know, I'm congregating all of you guys into my Discord server. So the goal is, like, if you guys want to know, if you guys want to join the Discord server, let me know. And I will invite you in. Sort of. I feel like at the end of the day, the people who stick around, they're all very similar. Surely. Also, I'm letting everybody know that I have decided okay, the link in my video should work now. So if you want to join my Discord, there's a thing beneath me on the Purple app, on TikTok, sorry. I just want to let everybody know that I do giveaways now every month. I do also say hi to Basil. I do giveaways every month now for those who are in my VIP chat. So I have a VIP chat. I have a sub chat. You can see it just here. And if you have access to that, once a month I do a giveaway. To get access to it, two ways. You can subscribe on the Purple app, or you can boost the Discord stuff.
Hello, princess.
Thank you for the follow. Kate, wait, Kate, this is for you. Kate, this is for you. Wait, Kate. Oh, thank you, Chopper. I'll do it twice. Hi, Georgia. I'm Dan. This one's for you, Georgia. What do you think? Double follow is crazy. Look at that. How are you guys? Yeah, Georgia, if you want to, you can join my Discord through that invite there. If not, that's totally fine. Totally up to you. It's a bit of fun. I'm trying to, once we hit 150 members in the Discord, I am going to start organizing a community gaming event. For example, something like Among Us or something like that. Among Us or Mecha Chameleon or something like that, for us all to play in the Discord server together. Yep. But that's at 150 members. So I know I'm loving it. I'm loving the activity in the chat, guys. You have joined. You have been accepted. We are at 133. We're at 125 right now. 125 members. We're at 125 members. Also, Georgia, make sure to go. You can go up to the Get Rolls channel and you can pick a custom color. You can pick a color and it'll change you to a custom color in your name into a custom color. It's a bit of fun. But yes, once we're at 125. So, and you can also go to the milestones. So these aren't updated. I need to update these. But you can see, for example, at 1,000 TikTok followers. Yes, the Clash of Clans. You want me to make Clash of Clans roll? I mean, I feel like I can do that with the onboarding. I can do that with the onboarding. So once we hit 1,000 TikTok followers, Pokemon pack opening. YouTube at 100 YouTube subscribers. Oh, 100 Red App subscribers. Sorry, TikTok, don't hurt me. I'm gonna try and get Jesse up here, my brother, to do a co-op game. 400 Purple App followers. That's wrong because I'm only at 350 right now, or 352. We're at 351 followers right now. I don't know where I got 365 from. Discord members 200. I'm a cooking stream with my family, and 24 active subs. We're doing a subathon, but that one's gonna be a long time still because those go down. There has to be active subs, and that won't be for a long time. Okay, welcome. In the socials channel, social links. You can scroll up and it's up the top. So there's Instagram. Oh. I probably can't at the moment. I don't think I have access to it. So is it too hard for you to make a command to show that as well? I have no clue how to do that. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't think I can do that at the moment. I don't have access to TikTok on my computer. Sosa is amazing, guys. So we now have. She is greatest moderator ever. Wait, do I have one for my I have one for my Instagram too, don't I? What's good, Sid? Or is it Instagram? I don't have one from Instagram. Oh, it's IG. IG. There we go. How are you, Sid? It's been ages. No, Prime subs exist. I subscribed to Prime with somebody. Prime subs exist. Didn't you go down to flipping Byron Bay for a walk? That's strange. You definitely can. I did it a while ago. Oh, maybe only some place in the world. That's very weird. Why is that though, Sid? No, you're all good. I'm trying to just post as much as I can because it's hard. Which is silly. Which is so silly, guys. Why would they do that? Really? That's fine. No, just following on that really helps. I have, by the way, guys, in the last month on my Instagram, I have gotten nearly 100,000 I've gotten nearly 100,000 views. 9 months. That's crazy. Yeah, I've gotten in the past 30 days, I have gotten 98.8 thousand views. Thank you, Georgia. Really appreciate you. That's a long time, Sid. Oh well. You just going for, are you still going for walks though? Just regular walks? Did it? Not for me. Maybe I got updated. Nice. That's good though. Yep, the rich get richer is what they say. My Instagram didn't update. Still though, it's good to get out for walks. Okay. I don't know what that means. What's Finsta? What's the difference between main account and Finsta? Yeah, that's it. Ah. Insta. Very interesting. Guess I'm old too. I also want to add a. Oh wait, that's what I want to do. Wait, let me update my milestones right now. Let me do that for you guys real quick. So we've got this one's gone up a lot actually. 982. 982 subscribers has gone up 1. That is at 351. I don't know why that went down, but it did. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm 24. I'm 24, guys. 125. That thing that's at 19. Oh no, I think it's still at 24. Because shout out, by the way, shout out to Benji. Benji 2 days ago gifted 5 subs. A huge shout out, Benji. Also, guys, crazy news. Before I end the stream, I just found out. WBen. I just found out. Yeah, I mean, when are you free? I'm trying to think when that would be. I'm free on weekends, most weekends now. Uh-oh. Wait, who just did that? Oh, thank you so much, Georgia. Guys, it's happening again. Drum roll, please. Get ready. Get excited. You know what that means. Sid, if you're there, get excited, mate. Try not to get too excited, though. Everybody, it's happening. It is happening. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. I'm gonna play some music for it too. What about this one? Wait. I'll do it on Spotify. I'll do it on Spotify. So I don't get I found one called They make me more than dead. I'm gonna set a timer for 20 seconds, guys. I'm gonna set a timer for 20 seconds. Oh, frick. Again? Wait. Wait up. Wait up. Can you still hear it if I move to this? Can you still hear it? Can you still hear it? Can you still hear the music? One sec. You can't hear the music anymore? Yeah, give me 1 sec. Give me 1 second. Add. I'm gonna find this here. Okay, I got it. Sorry guys, I got it. You can hear it now? You can hear it? Yeah. Get excited. It's happening. Also, I don't know if you can see it. I did legs today. My legs are really sore. I'm really hoping that nobody walks into my room. I'm really hoping that nobody walks into my room when I'm doing this. 20 seconds, guys. Also, don't make fun of me. I know I suck at this. Yes, things have escalated, Noah. About to get much worse. Hey guys, just showing you. Can't really see it, but I have a 20-second timer on my phone. Let's go. Whoop. Did ads hit? No. Did I just do that to booking.com? Shut up, Spotify. Let's do that to booking.com. Oh wait, what the heck just happened? Wait, what did Carnival send? Oh. Yeah. Thank you so much again, Georgia. I really appreciate you. That's my way of showing appreciation. No, you're all good. It's just so people. It's just so. Oh, guys, check out the new emote. Wait, this is the new emote we get for a little bit. Ta-da! Choo-choo! It's just so people don't like spam my chat with inappropriate stuff. Also, Georgia, did Did that subscribe you? Does doing that subscribe you? You are in my server. Did you see it? Did you just miss that or did you see it? What, brother?
How are you?
I'm so thankful you came in now. No reason. Yeah, it's good seeing you. You're going, right?
Yeah, we're over there.
Doing it back.
Right.
Yeah. Love you. Keeping the weirdos away. Heck yeah, you are in my server, Sid. We have 125 members. Mate. Wait, do you want me to post that? Did somebody clip it? Somebody clip it. Oh, frick. Oh. It happened. Hal said you're on the wrong app. You can't clip on that app, can you? Yeah, it happens more like I said it. Thank you so much, Adara. I said it like not expecting it, and I've had 2 people gift 5 subs just to see me pump it for 20 seconds straight. I mean, hey. As long as you guys are enjoying it, I don't care. It's a bit of fun. Okay, so pump it. Louder! Pump it. Loud. By the way, Carnival, do you have your I'll do that in a second, Sid. I mean, that's sort of exposure there. Do you have your flippin' Discord and Purple app linked? Because you should have access to the VIP chat now, the sub chat. I said pump it. Louder! You could get it linked in the settings. It's very easy. You just go into settings and then you scroll down, you go connected apps down the very bottom. It takes about 2 seconds. It will then give you a custom Twitch subscriber role, which will then give you access to the sub chat, which you can then interact with the message in there and get added into the giveaway for the month. Because you are now a subscriber. You're a gifted one. Which is why I'm just like, gifting subs doesn't give the person who gifted them a sub. Doing Roomba, I'll take that, Jordan. That's sick. My day was good. Long. Well, I didn't have work, but I streamed. Then I went to the gym. I did some shopping. I'm hoping. I bought some stuff for meal prepping, and I'm hoping it arrives on Sunday or tomorrow. Sorry. If it arrives tomorrow, I'm gonna do an IRL stream on Sunday, meal prepping all my breakfast and lunches for the week, which will be a bit of fun. But if it doesn't, I'll have to wait till next weekend. But yeah, my day was good. Neither. But I don't. It's the weekend for me now, so I'm chilling. I am chilling. But again, Georgia, thank you so much for the gifted subs. I really appreciate it. Why is it the noise not working? Thank you, Sid. Why is the noise not working? What? That worked. Thank you, Georgia. 10 seconds. You guys want it 10 seconds again? I just did it. What are we listening to this time? Shell, I'm gonna shake it to shell. I'm shaking it to shell. 10 seconds of shaking it to shell for you guys. Ready. Thank you, Sid. That's very weird, Georgia. You see it? Ooh. I'm gonna put my hands on my knees. Woo. Woo. Sorted. Sid, wait, Sid, you're a tier 2 subscriber? Sid, you're a tier 2's Twitch subscriber? That's so sick. Oh yeah. So make sure as well, guys. Sid, you too, actually, you're a subscriber now. You can go to the VIP chat, the sub chat. Thank you, Adara. You can go to the sub chat, guys, and there's a message in there that you can interact with to be added into a giveaway. I'll be doing a giveaway at the end of the month, and I'll be doing a giveaway at the end of every other month. Thank you, Sid. In the sub chat, I'm not going to show anyone what it is outside. You have to be a subscriber with your Discord and Purple app linked to get into that. But make sure if you want to get access, if you want to be added to the giveaway, make sure to interact with the message. Only people who interact with the message get added to the giveaway. Maybe it didn't go up because it's tier 2. That is very interesting. Georgia, did you do you have your Discord and your Purple app linked? Because you'll get a custom role. See how your name's golden if you have it linked? It's very easy to do if you don't know how to do it. Maybe I'll check it out. I'll check the tier 2 and 3 stuff out when I'm not streaming. I can't do that right now. Okay, yours is linked, so you should have access to the sub chat now. Next set of mod application. What we doing? You just missed it, Brie. I just had to twerk for 30 seconds. Yeah, buddy. Sid, you know what? Guys, it's happening again. Get excited. The next lot of dancing is about to hit your face. I'll have to look at the next lot of mod things. Give me a second, guys. 1 sec. Sid, you're gonna like this one. You're gonna like this one, Sid. Give me a sec. Give me a second, guys. I just gotta figure out which one it is. It's this one. Okay, I've got it. Give me 1 second, guys. I just gotta update it. This one's fun. This one's fun. Don't worry. This one's not creepy. You ready? Are you ready? Are you excited? I'm gonna do it on my knees so you guys can see it. You can see me. Playback speed at 1.25 so I don't get copyrighted.
Let everything be as the next shy decides.
Whew. There we go. The dance. You are ready. You are ready, guys. So I'll add it. I might actually add a freaking channel in the Discord explaining. But followers, I do the whip nene. Any bit donation over 100, I do the Dante dance. And then new subscribers, I throw it back. For the subscribers, I throw it back for 5 seconds per sub, maxing out at. Thank you, Georgia. Maxing out at 20 seconds at once. And then for every 100 bits, I do that Dante dance 1 time. So if you did 1,000 bits, I do it 10. Oh yeah, for the subs, I twerk with ads. So I twerk for the Shell ad. I think I did it for the WAP for a little bit as well. Sid said, no need to dance for these. Sid, I've got you, my man. I know deep down you want me to dance. Everyone, this one's for the Tism Lord. This one's dedicated to you, Sid. Whew. Here we go. Here we go.
Let everything be as the Nakshai decides. Let everything be as the science of your soul decides.
Holy crap. It's actually hard work. It's actually really hard work, guys. I'm gonna be honest. It's really hard work. Oh, man. Especially when I've just done legs. I've been on my knees, but it's still not the easiest workout in the world. Whew. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, guys. Yes, I'm gonna say this now, Sid. I'm ending the stream, so don't send any more. It's late. I need to go to bed. A second. Let me swap back to the live scene so you can see freaking whenever you want, Sid. Good night, guys. Again, I mean it's 10:30 p.m. 10:30 p.m. guys. I am old. I'm definitely old. There will be no gaming stream tomorrow. There'll be no gaming stream tomorrow, but there will. Whoa. That's an accusation. But there will be a cooking stream tomorrow, guys. I'm going to try and set up a dual stream on Purple App and TikTok if I can. But will I be able to figure that out? Probably not. You are. That's crazy. I look forward to hearing about it. It was very nice having you in here. Thank you so much for the subscription, and thank you so much for the gifted subs, Georgia. Thank you for the bits and subscription. Ism. I'm going to call you Lord. And as always, there are quite a few. There's not that many of you. Those of you who are in, thank you. Those of you who are in the VIP chat, you know what the reward is, the giveaway is. But the 1st of September, I will spin a wheel on live stream. I will spin a wheel, so you know I'm not cheating. And whoever it lands on, I will give you the prize. It was very nice to meet you, Georgia. Thank you so much for all you've done, even though it's only been here for a little bit. Wait, Carnival, are you still there? You still there, Carnival? Before I go, I just need to address something you said earlier. You said something, and then I got a bunch of stuff and I had to dance, so I didn't really get to answer it. I'm gonna try and set it up on the Purple app. You said next. You asked about the next stream of mods. I'm assuming you're asking that because that's something you're interested in. I'm gonna try and set up the purple app. Will I be able to figure that out? Probably not. Um, I reckon. Let's say. I reckon I'll probably look at getting another mod. When I get between 100 and. I'll watch a video. Well, I gotta figure out how to do it on my iPad. I'm streaming on my iPad. I will probably at between around the 150 or 200 members, because right now I have me, Sosa, who's amazing, Ruby, who does the stream schedules, and then Caleb, he's the bodyguard. We already technically we have 3 mods and and me so far. I think we're pretty good so far, but yeah, I reckon maybe 150 members. I will look around back getting another moderator if that's what you're interested in. Yeah, plenty of mods. I gotta say. But yeah, like, but it's like I don't really need. Whom is Jill? Jill is my puppy. She is asleep. You can't redeem that. Jill is sleeping. You can definitely. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So, Sosa, hunt that guy down and blow up his house, please. He just called my dog a rat. How dare you? Yes. Computer, make this guy have testicular cancer. I think no, at the end of the day, I call her a rat too. She's a bit of a hoover. Um, she's a funny creature. But if I'll try and get the dual stream set up for tomorrow on my iPad, if if I do, I'll let everybody know as well. For those who do want to watch on TikTok, if you get the TikTok live to 10,000 likes, I do give Jill a treat. Yeah, Jill's for a little dog. Oh, she's old now, but when she was young and aggressive like she was very quick. She's a fast little thing. Also, guys, just letting everyone know as well, Sid, I don't know if you're still into this game, but my Discord server now has an official Clash of Clans clan. You can join through the Clash of Clans channel in the Discord server. You can find it at the very bottom of the games. Yep. Ah, that's fair. Oh yeah, that's right. You got banned for like 10 years or something. COC. I can't say that. I'd probably get trouble if I said that, but yeah, we don't know. It's crazy. 12 years is ridiculous. Also, Georgia, if you're still here, and Carnival, I don't know. Just letting you guys know, see those little at the bottom of the screen. You see those little characters walking around the bottom? Those are fully customizable. They're free, and you can customize them. You can either be a villager from Animal Crossing, or you can be a little animal critter. I'm going to add some more in the future. Here, I'll send it. There you go. That's that message I sent there. Is how you customize your little dude. It is completely free. No money needed. And you can interact, you can jump, you can attack people, you can hug people, you can fart, you can sit down, you can do a bunch of different stuff. I did. I'm learning, Sosa. You do. You can look. Wow, you just said I'm dead. Also, I can do this too. What's this? This is a good way to end the stream. Oh yeah. I can also just erase people from existence too. I'm sorry, guys. It's a thing I do. Anyway, it is 10:34 p.m. That's so sick. I love it. I see. That's cute, actually. I'm a little dude walking around with an umbrella. It's pretty cool. It is my bedtime, so I can wake up not cranky. Yeah. This is gonna make me sound even more old, but the only reason I'm able to still be so full of energy. For those who don't know, I pretty much have unlimited social battery, so I can talk like this. I can be like, as long as I have a coffee and I'm awake, I can keep going like this forever. The reason I'm able to keep going right now is I had a nap earlier. Between 6:30 and 7:30, I slept, and I feel phenomenal right now. But it's not so awake. I'm just gonna turn around and go to sleep. Did I miss your coffees? I get so cranky when I wake up. I'm a disability support worker, Georgia, so my job is dealing with being with people. Sid, I miss your coffees so much. You guys, for all you know, I'm a vampire. You've never seen me outside either. Oh, I know you have seen me outside. Ooh, brutal. Yeah, that's rough, Adara. Next weekend, fishing. I don't think I've got anything on next weekend. And Sid, I can stream it too. Woo! Catching some fish. Yeah, buddy. Anyway, guys, I do need to sleep. I said I was gonna end the live an hour ago, and here we are. This has almost been a 2-hour stream. This is crazy. What the frick? This time goes so fast. Sure, Leodara, I look forward to seeing the photos. Make sure as well, guys, post as much as you want. Oh, wait, sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at stopping talking. Georgia, and Sid, because I don't think you've really seen it. You guys are so much fun. I don't think you've really seen it. There is a Minecraft realm attached to the Discord server. To get into the Minecraft realm, you need to hit level 10 in the Discord server. You do that by talking. See how Tao, I think that's Carnival, is level 2? No, you haven't. See how people level 2, I'm level 31. Once you hit level, so you can do 3 different things. You can do. Oh, I know, Sid, you already have access to the realm if you want to join, by the way. Wait, give me a sec to go. So there's how to get into the Minecraft server here. I'm gonna quickly update it, and it's 2, 4, 3. Here we go. So you can reach level 10 in the Discord. You can hold a 2-month subscriber badge. So Georgia Carnival, if you look next to your name, you can see a book. That's the 1-month subscriber badge, and that turns green. You're a 2-month subscriber, and then you get access to the Discord, the Minecraft realm. You can boost the server twice. You can, or if you want immediate access with subscribing, you just subscribe as tier 2 or 3, which Sid did, so he can now have access to it. But what I always say, The easiest way to get in is just reach level 10. It doesn't take long. Just chat. There's a bunch of different things you can do. You can send memes. You can send your artwork. You can send your animals. There's a whole animals channel. You don't even have to talk. You can just send photos of what you're doing in real life. You can send clips of videos and stuff like that. You can send your photos. Send animals, please. Yes, you can send your food. Adara loves sending her food, and we are very thankful for it. You can chat about a bunch of different other interests, like your comic books, music, sport, a bunch of random crap. Talk about your games. There's a whole Pokemon channel where you can catch different Pokemon. There are a lot of different ways. Yes, please, Sid. But yeah, Sid, if you want to join the Minecraft realm, just send a message into the sub chat and I'll get you invited in. Also, make sure to read the rules too. It's not a PvP server. It's not a PvP server. It's just for fun. We don't kill, we don't grief, we don't steal, we don't blow stuff up. It's just fun. But yes, there are lots of different ways to get into the Minecraft realm. You can just send photos of random crap. Oh, also, just to let everybody know as well, don't send too many photos at once. Don't send too many photos at once, guys. If you send like, I think it's more than 6 photos at once, like 6 images at once, you'll get a restriction. It's just that way my server can't get raided and blown up. So to send like a couple of photos at once, wait a bit, and then send more. It's done so people don't. It is my fault, 100%. But yes, guys, I am gonna end the stream. I need to stop. I'm stopping. I'm gonna end the stream here. I will see you all tomorrow. I'm very tired. I am gonna end the stream. Say goodbye to Basil. I'm gonna end the stream in 3, 2,